This is Daf Yomi Yerushalmi Shevi'is. The article Oz Bahar edition. We're on Daf Hey Amral, first line. Shneimar B'Charish V'Katzer Tishbais. In the Bilna edition, we are on the bottom of Beis Amral, second last line. Shneimar B'Charish V'Katzer Tishbais. So this is a quote from our Mishnah. This is talking about Tosef Shevi'is, and what you're supposed to keep in Tosef Shevi'is. So the pasuk, as we shall see momentarily. So where it says, "Lo asida el Reisha." This is going on the when it says Tishbos, it's going on the Reisha of the Mishnah. Ain't el Tishbos. You can only be choresh up to the time when it's a tzorech for the trees, which is up to the time of the Shvi'is, and not after that. Says Gemara further. Ein tzorech lamar uchulei Rabbi Yishmael kedaite. So it's going on the next part of the Mishnah where it says that Rabbi Yishmael mer machos yeshus habkatz yeshus yatzik tzir omer. So that. Yishmael Amar ein Omer ba misuya. Yatzik tiroma shi mitzvah. Aslik tiroma has come from it's skol kol Rabbi Yishmael. So he can't. It has to say that you can do tiroma eretz Yisrael during Shemitah, and that's how he learns the pasuk Choresh uva katzir tishbais. Okay, halacha dalid. Second. You have 3 trees of 3 people. Harelim mitzarfin. They go join up to make the mata of a base. You can plow the entire base off of them. The kami ebinei ma'ashaban should be between them. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel Omer they should have bakar over bekelav. Now, which should be between them is mount that bakar over bekelav. So I think yesterday, the day before, I said it was 8 amos. It's not. It's 4 amos, and it's not a tzemed bakar. It's 1 bakar. 1 bakar is 4 amos. So that's the minimum shear which has to be between the 2 of them. Like I said before, it has to have at least 4 amos between the 2. Anyway, I didn't say it wrong. I don't remember exactly, but be as it may. So this says the Mishnah further. This says Gemara. If you have trees belong to one person and land belongs to another person, so they're both mitzvah. They're mitzvah and you can plow the entire base off of them. Rabbi Yosef said, we also learned Divi Rabbi Chia. So he in the bill that says here. The Kavanaki changed it to Tanya. That's because we wouldn't bring a raya from Rabbi Chia to Rabbi Chia. So we changed it to Tanya. So in any event, it says, so then you can plant the entire thing as Rosh Hashanah because it is beneficial till Rosh Hashanah. Okay. It's interesting that the ad Rosh Hashanah is put into the parentheses here in the Kavanaki, but he explains that it's here talking about Netios, not talking about 3 in a base saw, because in Netios there's the halacha was the halacha which we seen evidently was that you're allowed to plant right up to you're allowed to plow right up to the Rosh Hashanah of Shemitah because Netios are benefit from plowing all the way up to Rosh Hashanah because they're young and I guess fragile. So therefore, they need more care. So they're allowed to plow them until Rosh Hashanah, and even if the trees are one person's and the land is another person's. Not only that, the Baal Soda has in mind that he's doing it for his own field, which he's not allowed to do. nevertheless it's permissible because because ultimately it's beneficial for the netios. Oh wait a minute, that's not. Whoops. Uh, that is not in the Gemara here. It's only the Kavanaki. I don't know where you got it from, but it's only the Kavanaki. Al Pishabal Sar Chosh Meit Tzarch Sadeu Mutter. Okay. Says Halacha Hey. Esmet deals with Vazar's talk base saw. If you have 10 saplings which are scattered amongst the base saw, call Choshiko base of Rosh Hashanah, as like we just saw. If they were made in a row, and they're of course saplings, so the field does not look full of them. And similar if they are surrounded by a fence, and if it's less than base up, they only do tzarchan, which is each tree amala or the sala outside, which is 2 amos. That would be in the case of the shura. In the case of the atorah, you can only do the places within the atorah. You can't go beyond that atorah to the surrounding area. Says Gemara, Rabbi Zira, Rabbi Lo, Rabbi Yisrael, B'Shem Rabbi Yechanan. They all say name Rabbi Yechanan. Arava aloch laMoshe Misinai. Arava is aloch Moshe Misinai, the minhag of Arava and the Beis Hamikdash, which we commemorate on Hoshana Rabbah, is haloch laMoshe Misinai. Dlok Rabbi Shol, Tanakh Rabbi Shol, Rabbi Shol Mer Arava Dvar Torah. It's learned from a Dvar Torah from a drasha. Arvei Nachal Shtayim. It's Arvei Nachal 2. Chad Arava Lulav. Chad Arava Lulav. Arava LaMikdash. And Arava for each one. So from that we see that there are Aravas in Beis Hamikdash, and that is the minhag of Arava. And Paul Rabbi Yechia B'Shem B'Yom said Arava Nisu Chamayim Haloch LaMoshe Misinai. Arava Nisu Chamayim both Haloch LaMoshe Misinai and Udulok Rabbi Akiva. The Akiva Nisu Chamayim Dvar Torah. It goes out from a drasha. It says B'Sheni on the second day of Yom Tov. It says Miskem B'Shishi B'Nu Sachel B'Shvika Mishpatam Mem Yud Mem. That's Rosh Tevos Mayim. I'm sorry, Rosh Tevos. The differentiation is Mem Yud Mem, and therefore it comes into Mayim, and that is the libation of water. So now, of course, we have this also in the Bavli. But in Sukkah, the drasha of the Mem Yud Mem does not appear. If I recall correctly, it only appears in Tainus in the Bavli, not in Masechah Sukkah. Okay, I don't see it right now. Anyway, I think it's not. I think it's. Maybe I'm mistaken, of course, but the best of my recollection, it's not in the Bavli in Sukkah. Okay, let's go on. Rabbi Chia bar Abba Boik Ram Yochel Achshav Lamein Choshim Kenos. Why now do we plow by his Kenos until Rosh Hashanah? What happened to the Seven Shvi'is? When the Seven Shvi'is was given, it was given. Shim Bikshu Lachrosh Yachroshu. In other words, they wanted to matir this because times necessitated it. They're permitted to do so. So I wrote here inside my kavanaki here. It's either going to Moshe Sinai, or perhaps it's going on the Takonas Basin. Because we're going to. I'm not sure what Takonas Basin is going on. I don't know why I wrote that. But I did bring down here that the end of the Kavanaki brings down from the Chazon Ish that was given to the Chachamim to determine that you're not considered Choresh Netios with Tzor Shvi'is, not considered to be Choresh with Tzor Shvi'is, but Netios even Erev Rosh Hashanah. The halach of Tosefet Shvi'is was given something which is not necessary for the growth of something which is obviously necessary for the growth during Shemitah, you're not allowed to do. So which is not obviously necessary for growth during Shemitah, you are allowed to do. And the Chorshim Metilas Erev Shvi'is is because they need it now, not because they should go during Shemitah. It's not Al Shem Ha'asid. It's now. So therefore, that's why they were allowed to be to that and allowed to right up to Rosh Hashanah. Rabbi Barba Zavdu, Shem Rabbi Chuna Bequest Chavron is also in the Bible. I Rava Nisu Chamayim Besentilos Misoid Nevi'im Heim. They were founded by Nevi'im. The Bavli in Sukkah says, Misoid Nevi'im, Minagavim, but it doesn't seem to make that differentiation here. Ma Polik. That's in the building. I read it in Kabanaki. Yeah, it is there. Okay. Rabbi Yosef, Rabbi Puma, Sharon, Levi said, "Kara said, Lach b'yad nishkacha." It was Lach machine. It was shkuchu. It was no. It's not arguing. It's not saying there wasn't a Lach machine, but it was forgotten, and they were miyasi them again. The Shneim came, and in other words, the Nevi'im, and were masking the Shainim, in other words, the Lach machine b'sinai. Lamed shekol davar shebesin noisim nafsham alav. Anything with basin is moist of nefesh on its type of this kind below them, they'll be able to get it right and sustain a commotion nemar. Moshe was said as it was given to Moshe Rabbeinu in Har Sinai. Like Raimona said, Kilo davar reik umikem. It's not something which is empty for you. Reik umikem. Meaning, if it is empty, it's your issue. If because you're not toiling in it like you should. It's your life. And a time when you toil at it. So I'm going to go back a moment because there's interesting pshat in the Kavanaki and Schemo Das Rishonim. It says, "Klomer was soap these gals shachrosim esom mechuvenes lekabos and being Rishonim malach Moshe Sinai." So Das Rishonim, obviously, where I said it before, referring to Rishonim Moshe Sinai, it's a little bit strange that Das Rishonim. At least wants to say, I'm not sure it makes it better. Say the Das Rishonim means the original Nevi'im who gave it over as halacha Moshe Sinai. Rabbi Yechon Amar Rabbi Chia Barva. The Rabbi Yechon said to Rabbi Chia Barva, which is difficult because Rabbi Chia Barva is not our Rabbi Chia, and in Bavli it's Rabbi Yechon saying it's Rabbi Chia, our Rabbi Chia. So either could be that Barva is Rabbi Chia Bar Abba. That's what it says here on the bottom on the in the Kavanaki. And Rabbi Chia Bar Abba is his father's name was Abba. The Rabbi Chia Bar Abba is the Tamor Rabbi Chia, or it could be it should say Ruba, which it says in all the Yerushalmi. Rabbi Chia Ruba. So Rabbi Chia Ruba Bavlaya. Two things you brought up from Golus. And mi pashtusa taniusa. So in the Bavli, I believe Rashi says that that's talking about how you daven on a tinus. But here it says in the Kavanaki, based in Yerushalmi Avodah, it's bowing down by Pishu Yadayim V'Raglayim as they were accustomed to tinus sibur. So they, with that manner of being patient once up on the ground, they brought up from Babel. But Rav to the Yom HaShviah and the minhag about Rabbos on Hoshana Rabbah. But in the case of Afa hu makazta, the law, the parameters of when you are supposed to let blood and when you are not supposed to let blood. So those three things were brought up from the Bible in Eretz Yisrael. They forgot them, but in Babel they recalled them and they kept the Messiah, even though in Eretz Yisrael the Messiah at that time seems to have been lost. Okay, we are on top of Vav Amarav, so we'll stop here for today.